big difference between Australian condition and Pakistan condition. Are you sure you're successful for the pitches with Australia in Pakistan?
Yeah, I believe if Pakistan cricket decide to leave grass on the pitches, it would be successful. But that's not up to me. I see the positive, the positivity that grass on pitches creates in Australia. I guess Pakistan Cricket Board asked me to come over to provide a better understanding on how to produce pitches with grass on them, mainly so when you come over to our part of the world that your curators are able to prepare pitches to prepare your players for it. So that makes sense to me. No different to when our Australian team comes over to Pakistan or India, wherever we go on the subcontinent, we do the same. We try and get them dry and get them to turn, and because to be world class and to be the best in the world, you've got to learn to adapt. So you need to learn to play on all these different conditions. Yeah, not my decision to really make or even comment about what Pakistan should do in regards to pitch preparation. So I don't really want to get involved in any commentary around that, other than it works in Australia. And yeah, I'm certain that leaving grass on the pitches, it doesn't just happen in Australia. It happens, in a lot of places around the world with great success. And at the end of the day, all we're saying is, from my end, I'm a believer that for long format games, you need to have a good contest between bat and ball, and you need to learn. Your team needs to take 20 wickets.
Yeah.
And you work out how you take your 20 wickets. That's up to your high performance and your board, and to work that out and work in conjunction with the curators to ensure everyone's on the same page and you achieve your goals.
We heard about drop-in pitches a lot.
Yeah.
What do you have, or what you suggest for the drop-in pitches in Pakistan? Do you think that is a perfect atmosphere over here?
Look, it's up to the board to decide whether they need drop-in pitches in Pakistan. We need them in Australia in multi-purpose venues. So there's multiple reasons. Like they might decide they want to have a drop-in because they want to train on a pitch. Like Perth now has drop-in pitches. So if you've got Perth soil, they might be deciding that they want to build a tray or a drop-in with Perth soil in it to replicate Optus Stadium in case they go over there and play. So it's up to the board to decide or understand what the reason why they're wanting it, and my role is just to provide some clearer understanding on what a drop-in pitch looks like, how you prepare one. But yeah, they work, but so does the normal pitch square. So yeah, it's really up to the board to decide.
Supplementary question: do you think the Australian clay would be able to perform over here when you will bring the Australian clay here for the pitches?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you've got the different challenges. From Adelaide, for example, is your humidity, a lot more rain, but you've still got the heat. So you've just got the curating team just needs to understand the challenges or how the clay behaves, and then they'll adapt and in their pitch preparation to produce a dry, hard pitch. So they'll work that out. Yeah, no problems at all. Preference is always to use your local clays because that's always readily available. So very expensive exercise to bring clay in from overseas, and that's no different to Australia. In South Australia, we use soil in South Australia. We try not to get it from all over Australia, but at the same time, it's good to have soil so you can train on pitches when you go over to that part of Australia or that part of the world. It's good to understand those soils.
Mr. Dropin, how are you looking facilities near Ahmedabad? You looking and you pitches facilities and outfield. How are you looking?
Yeah, facility is fantastic. The building is you know, that's
Naya Nazimabad.
that's an
Naya
Naya
Nazimabad.
Naya Nazabad
Yeah.
is world class. Like that's an architectural masterpiece right there. That just looks beautiful. Outfield fantastic. Like this is a really good grass cover and looks healthy. I'm not used to the pitches. I'm not used to not having, like, we're used to grass. So yeah, that's been not around the country, but I've definitely seen the amount of use that the pitches get, and so that's been a real eye opener. But again, I'm not here to critique anyone on how they prepare pitches, and that's up to every country to prepare them the way they feel comfortable.